Humans are the only animals that consciously seek emotional fulfillment, that contemplate how their lives having meaning. And often, we find fulfillment through the material things we own, houses we live in, cars we drive, private schools we send our children to, attaching meaning to all the trappings of consumer-driven societies. But soon, material things become old, obsolete, and eventually, we may come to realize that these material things don't really provide fulfillment. 1 year ago, I set out to make Happy Monday videos without any thought of seeking fulfillment. I had no money and have never thought much about money because I believe that we should be content with what we have. I wasn't looking for material rewards. I came up with a Happy Monday idea because I just enjoy seeing people smile. And if I have something to do with someone else smiling, I just feel good about that. So I was finding ways to feel good about doing good things. But then, as a videographer, I got the idea to record what I was doing, and my first Happy Monday video was a collaboration with my partner, Professor Ron, who wrote the story. We assume that most people think the way we do, even though we are surrounded by negativity, especially on social media. We believe that most people prefer to be positive, and from positivity comes the desire to give back. Whatever our level of monetary status is, we believe that we do feel better about ourselves when we give back. In truth, these Happy Monday videos are just an extension of what I had already been doing before I ever recorded them. These are such easy things to do. They cost very little, and the time it takes to do them is better spent than a day at home, watching television, scrolling through social media channels. As time moved on, my loyal contributors, patrons, and friends began to join us in these Happy Monday events, and many of our supporters asked to be involved in these projects. Our latest Happy Monday videos were of us donating 2 electric fans to a local kindergarten class. I then took part in Mary's event where we handed out toys to children. And then there was another event where my friends and I cooked a chicken adobo plate for our homeless 4-legged friends. And then this past weekend, one of our longtime patrons, Greg, joined us. He came all the way to the Philippines not to search for the love of a woman or to hang out on a beach and catch sunrise. He came all the way from his home in the United States, specifically to make a difference in his own way. He wanted to take part in another Happy Monday event. So this time, Craig, Mary, and I set out to make 50 families smile. Those who live in what we regard as the poorest area of Dumaguete. Our other goal was to make 50 children smile. It was not just to pass out material things on Christmas, but to make these people feel that we care about them. So on Friday, we went to the market and bought enough canned goods and rice for 50 families. And then we bought enough toys for 50 kids. We then loaded up Mary's tuk-tuk and then went to the part of Dumaguete most in need and handed out the food. Then because it started to rain, we decided to drive around town and hand out the toys to any children we saw along the way. It was pouring by the time we finished giving away food and toys, but we had accomplished another Happy Monday event. We all felt fulfilled because of the many smiles of the families and children we had met today. And Craig even got to meet our most famous elder statesman and peanut brittle supplier, Elmer from Hypermart. There is a lesson in this. A vacation, if good, can turn out to be a gratifying path to finding emotional fulfillment while contemplating how our lives can have meaning. I hope that you think so too. A huge thank you goes out to Craig, our friends, and all of our patrons, YouTube members, and contributors who help us make our videos what they are. I love you all.
Making promised Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas time.